compass rocks, Nigeria's call obey.
My name is Patrick, the very Bovington, and I will be your anchor for today's program. So we're having a conversation before the came, and I'm going to ask you the same question I asked them, and I want to get a response from you. So why are we here today?
International Mother Language Day. This is the first language we hear from our mother, our father, our parents. This is the first language education given to us as children.
Thank you. Can you clap for her? Okay. What tribe are you from?
Rivers.
You're from Rivers State. Okay. And what language do you speak?
Igbo.
Igbo. From Rivers State. What is your name? Isaiah Kilechi. Alexander Kilechi. So your Igbo name is Kilechi. Her Igbo name is Kilechi from Rivers State, and she speaks Igbo, right? So Igbo is her mother language, or they call it mother. Another word we call it is mother tongue. Have you heard mother tongue?
Yes.
Mother tongue. So Igbo is her mother language. What is your mother language? Igbo as well. Any other tribe? What is your mother language? Yoruba. What's your name? Sanusi. Okay, thank you. So Yoruba, Igbo, let's hear. What's your mother language? Hausa. What's your name? Ahmed. Fatima. What class are you? Jesus3. Thank you. Nice to have you here. Okay, so Ahmed, Fatima, Hausa. So now we see that our mother language, our mother tongue, is our tribal language. Do you now understand? Yes. So it means that we are here to celebrate what? Our native language. Okay, so why do you think this is celebrated all around the world? So some time ago, I think that was in 1996, I'm not sure now, I have to check again, but let's note that date down because I'm not sure. UNESCO deciding that it is important that we celebrate our native language because many of the native language around the world is dying out. That is, more and more people are speaking just English language, French, with other global language do we know. These are like the most global language presently, but more of our native languages around the world are dying away, okay? And people are embracing more of the English language. I have a personal experience. I grew up in a family where my parents thought that to speak English is the best thing that they can do for their child. Okay, and so as much as possible, they avoided speaking our native language at all. And I attended a school where you must only speak English. And so those who speak very good English were considered the bright and brilliant students. And I know many of you believe that good English language, speaking good English language means that you are bright and brilliant, right?
Yes.
And the person who speaks, no, you don't. Okay, tell me, why don't you?
Okay, so my name is Didi Museum, and I'm passionate about languages. I'm so passionate about languages, and it pains me that our local languages are dying. I don't know who can explain the word extinct. Something going extinct. Does anybody have the answer? Okay. What does it mean to say that something is going extinct?
When something goes extinct, which means the thing was living before and it was living before people knew it, but it's died. Like there's no more of it in the whole world. No one can speak it, no one knows about it.
Okay, can we put our hands together? Something going extinct means something is dying out, and you can agree with me that some of our languages are going extinct, and we don't want that to happen. An address delivered by Mrs. Didi Museum at the occasion of the International Mother Language Day on Wednesday, February 21, 2024. The International Mother Language Day celebration was initiated in 1999. It was in remembrance of an event that took place in East Pakistan, now Bangladesh. So there's a country known as East Pakistan, but it's now known as Bangladesh. On February 21, 1952. On that day, students of the University of Dhaka protested against the Pakistani government's decision to impose Urdu as the only official language of the country. On November 17, 1999, the General Assembly of the United Nations Education, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, approved and proclaimed February 21 as the International Mother Language Day. Consequently, the event was first marked on February 21, 2000, and it has become an annual event ever since. The objective, as declared by UNESCO, is to promote the preservation and protection of all languages and to encourage people to use their mother tongue. The event is also aimed at raising awareness about the importance of linguistic diversity in promoting cultural understanding, peaceful coexistence, and sustainable development. The theme for this year's celebration is multilingual education as a pillar for intergenerational learning. The theme is apt, especially at this time when intergenerational learning is catching global attention. The question to ask ourselves is, how well are we doing as a nation to harness the gift of the multiplicity of languages? In the ranking of countries with the most linguistic diversity, Nigeria comes third with 517 languages. That means we have 517 languages spoken in Nigeria. Isn't that amazing? You know, people normally say we have more than 250 languages in Nigeria, but it's actually 516. And in the global ranking, Nigeria comes second as the nation with the most spoken languages. Okay? After Papua New Guinea and Indonesia with 840 and 711 languages. So we come third in the whole world in the global ranking of languages. India follows with 456 languages, and the United Nations of America ranks 5th with 328 languages. I'm sure somebody is learning something today. Isn't it amazing? Yeah. The multiplicity of spoken languages in Nigeria should be a thing of pride, because because our languages are a crucial part of our cultural heritage. Before the advent of formal education, these languages were the means of transmitting learning and preserving history through the means of oral tradition. You know, when we talk about oral tradition, you know about folk tales that, you know, our forefathers used to tell us. How many of you know about folk tales here?
Yes.
Yes. So, you know, those are the ways where we preserve languages. In some West African countries, they have some people they call the griot. They recall the history of the families, of the royalty and all of that. So that was how these languages were kept, and that was how they are being preserved from generation to generation. But now we have the written language, and unfortunately with the documentation and all that, you see that our languages are being wiped off, which is not good. But I know that after today, all of us will agree to be speaking more of our languages, okay? Okay. So I wish to lend my voice to the call in many quarters that our local languages should be the first language spoken in homes. Furthermore, our educational system should factor in more practical measures to promote the local languages in the school curriculum at all levels of education. Many languages are under the threat of extinction. A language disappears and becomes extinct when it is no longer being spoken. There are some languages that, you know, especially where the people, maybe the ethnic region is so small, and along the line, nobody speaks the language anymore, and the language goes into extinction. It is estimated that 43% of the world's estimated 6,000 spoken languages are endangered. When a language goes into extinction, the cultural heritage associated with it equally goes into oblivion. Globalization has been a major reason many languages are disappearing. While we may not be able to defeat globalization, we can help to ameliorate its negative consequences. That is why the marking of the International Mother Language Day is important. It is a way of paying closer attention to the need to preserve our languages by all means. In conclusion, I wish to draw attention to the activities we have put together to mark today's event. I can say it is spectacular because many of us, for the first time, we witnessed poetic recitations and performances rendered in Nigeria native languages and dialects. I enjoin you to relax and get ready to learn and be entertained. I thank the principal and teachers of the participating schools who graciously honored our request to be part of this great occasion. I also want to thank the Tutor General, Permanent Secretary, and the staff of the Ministry of Education for their cooperation. I cannot fail to thank the students who have composed the poems which will be recited and performed today. I encourage you to go beyond the events of today and keep our languages alive. The most important way to keep them alive is to speak them. What did I say?
The most important way to keep them alive is to speak
them. So go ahead and speak them because our language are our treasures and our heritage.
So bad about ourselves, even our parents, you know. We are all products of colonization. Do we know the history of Nigeria? Yes. How Nigeria was formed?
Yes.
Okay. Do we know about the colonial masters?
Yes.
Exactly. Now, I need you to understand this, that when you are being ruled by certain people, you end up believing that what these people have, what these people know is better than yours. Do you understand? And this was what our great-grandparents believed. They believed that Western education, Western style of living, Western language, Western culture, this was far better than our African traditions, our African culture, our African language. And that was what they passed on to us. And many of us hold that belief, okay? So let us not treat our parents as, oh, because of you we cannot speak the language, or feel guilty also. What we will do is that we will try our best, we will be intentional to learn our language, to understand understand our language and to preserve our language. Are we together?
Yes.
Do we agree to do this?
Yes.
Do we promise ourselves that we must learn our language and know it for ourselves?
Yes.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Didi Museum. I'm from the Church of American Aspect. I'm so in Jesus 3.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dr. Makanas. I'm in JSP. I'm in your school.
And here we have poem. In Yoruba, we are reciting a poem. I'm reciting it. She's going to translate it. Iṣẹ́ lóògùn iṣẹ́.
Work is the antidote for poverty.
Múra ṣiṣẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi.
Work hard, my friend.
Iṣẹ́ la fi ń dẹni gíga.
Work for labor is the major tool for elevation.
Bí a kò bá rẹ́ni fẹ̀yìntì.
If we do not have anyone to lead,
Bí ọ̀lẹ làárí.
we appear indolent.
Bí a kò bá rẹ́ni gbẹ́kẹ̀lé.
If we don't have anybody to support us,
A tẹra mọ́ṣẹ́ ni.
we simply work hard.
Ìyá rẹ̀ lè lówó lọ́wọ́.
Your mother might be rich.
Bàbá rẹ̀ lè lẹ́ṣin lẹ́kùn.
Your father may have a stable full of
Bí o bá
resources.
gbójúlé wọn.
If you rely on them,
Kò tẹ́tọ́ ni mò ń sọ fún ẹ.
they are close to shame and grace, I tell you.
Ohun tí a kò bá jìyà fún.
What one do not work hard to earn
Kì í lè pẹ́ lọ́wọ́.
usually does not last.
Ohun tí a bá fara ṣiṣẹ́ fún.
Whatever gain one seriously labor
Ní
for
pẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹni.
usually lasts with one.
Apá lára.
Your arm is king.
Ẹkún parí ìyẹ̀kùn.
The elbow is a city.
Báyé bá fẹ́ ọ lónìí.
If the world loves you today,
Bí o bá lówó lọ́wọ́.
if you have money,
Ayé á fẹ́ ọ lọ́la.
the world will still love you tomorrow.
Tàbí kò bá wà nípò àtàtà.
Or if you are in a prestigious position,
Ayé máa yọ sí tẹ̀rín tẹ́rìn.
the world will celebrate you with smile.
Kò di ẹni tí ń ràgò.
Wait till you become popular.
Ayé á yínú sí ọ.
And the world will bring it at you.
Ẹ̀kọ́ sì ń ṣe ó sọ ẹni di ẹni gíga.
Education makes one become successful and responsible.
Múra kó kọ dáradára.
Ensure you make haste and acquire it well.
Ìyá ń bẹ fún ọmọ tí kò gbọ́.
There is consequence for a irresponsible and lazy person.
Ẹkún ń bẹ fún ọmọ tó sáré.
There is a lot of tears for one who runs around.
Má fi òwúrọ̀ ṣeré ọ̀rẹ́ mi.
Don't play with your time, my friend.
Múra ṣiṣẹ́ ọjọ́ ń lọ.
Work hard, no time to waste.
I used to prevent that mistake. If you know that some of you will know it's the motherly son. Nemo ezigbo nemwe. Nemo ezigbo neme. Chukwu biko gọzie nne m ọganihu. Nemo ezigbo neme. Nemo ezigbo neme. Nemo ezigbo neme. Chukwu biko gọzie nne m ka ọ gaa. Now it means my mother, my good mother, my mother, my very good mother, my very good mother. God, my father, please bless my mother and make her prosperous. Second song, second chorus. My mother, my good mother, my good mother, beautiful mother. My mother, my good mother. God, my father, please bless my mother and make her prosperous. Thank you.
Okay, Fatima, try.
She said work hard, no time to waste time.
Work hard, no time to waste time. Any other person? I want to know who was following here. Your name? If you play, you will shed tears. No. Even if your parents are rich, you must work hard.
Said that the things that people work hard for last long in hands, but the things that you don't work hard for, they do not last long.
That's so beautiful. Please, another round of applause.
Orúkọ mi ni Wíkẹ́ẹ̀tì Ètúndé.
Orúkọ mi ni ẹgbẹ́ mi wà lọ́wọ́
Àwa láti ilé ẹ̀kọ́ yunifásitì.
a fẹ́ sọ àkọlé èrò wa lọ báyìí.
Èèpà ń para rẹ̀. Èèpà ń para rẹ̀. Olóhùn pàjá ẹ̀gbọ́n pàjá bá kú. Níbo ni èèpà ó wà? Àfòpin náà para rẹ̀. Olóhùn paná ẹ̀gbọ́n iná bá jó. Ṣé ilẹ̀ kan ló mọ̀? Èyí ṣíṣera rẹ̀. Olóhùn mutí ẹ̀gbọ́n tó bá yí sínú ọtí. Ṣé ọ̀run kọ́ ló lọ? Akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ṣe àjọ̀gbọ̀n. Olóhùn làjú ẹ̀gbọ́n ọjọ́ bá dún nílé nílé. Ṣé òní di aláàbò ara? Akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mu gbó mu sìgá. Olóhùn jayé ẹ̀gbọ́n ọjọ́ bá lù lórí. Ṣé èrè kò yá? Èèpà ń para rẹ̀. Orún jupájupá ló ń kọ kiri. Èèpà òṣì. Ọlọ́run máa jẹ́ kí èèpà ó pa ọ́. Èèpà ó pa. Èèpà ń para rẹ̀. Olóògbé òṣì. Olóògbé òfò. Ògèdè mọ̀ kò mọ̀ èrè. Èmi mo dá tó yìí. Tó sọ ìbàdí ọmọ rẹ̀ ní ọ̀dìyàwó. Òfòpin náà para rẹ̀. Dọ́kọ̀dọ́kọ̀ àbídí pẹlẹbẹ. Lọ́dúnkọ aṣẹ́wó olóòna-bì. Ṣé akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sí ìwọ ṣá? Àbí gbélé pawó? Akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lóru. Ṣé bàbá ló nínú ẹ̀sìn? Ṣé ọ̀ní ilé ìdáná nínú sùkúù? Ẹ̀wọ̀n akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó lọ́dọ̀ ẹnu orúkọ ẹ̀pẹ̀ tó lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ wà nílẹ̀ níbẹ̀. Ẹgbẹ́ tó máa ń ṣàdá ọ̀bẹ àti ọ̀bẹ. Ọba fi ṣe ìjagun. Ọjọ́ tó bá ṣẹ̀wọ̀n ṣe bí irú àwọn náà ni ó pa ọ́. Ó lọ ṣe kádàrá ṣòfò. Ó ṣe gbọ̀rọ̀ lọ. Èèpà ń para rẹ̀. Ó pè mí ló yẹ kó kà. Fóònù ló ń tẹ̀. Ló ṣe ń bo inú yóò wo fíìmù. Bó bá wo fíìmù ló ń wo orin. Tó bá gbúdọ̀wò wà tó kùnà nídọ̀wò. Ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ ní sọ pé kó tún kíláàsì náà kà? Owó ẹ̀ fún ẹ lówó ilé ẹ̀kọ́. Ó ná oríṣi ọmọ jayéjayé. Tí ìdánwò bá dé, wọ́n máa lé ọ jáde nínú yàrá ìdánwò. Èèpà ń para rẹ̀. Wọ́n ní kó bá ṣe tọ́rọ òṣèlú. Ó sá sí olówó ìpàdé. Òbí rẹ̀ sì fúnra. Wọ́n pè ẹ́, ó tàn wọ́n jẹ. Àwọn ń tanra jẹ. Ó sọ pé ó ń tanra jẹ. Ó ń tan jẹ. Ṣé ibi tó yẹ kó lọ ló lọ? Ṣé ibi tó yẹ kó ṣe ló ṣe? Ṣé ọ̀nà tó yẹ kó rìn ló rìn? Oyè yẹ ṣe àrò, yẹra rò, ṣàṣàṣe ọ̀rẹ́ rẹ̀ bí.
Nke nwunu abam nwoke Peter Rizet ụlọ akwụkwọ Liberty College. Achọrọ m ịkọwa ezigbo nne onye na-agụ egwu na-adịghị akwa onye na-agụ egwu na-adịghị emume ịhụnanya nwere n'ebe ị nọ enweghị atụ. Ezigbo nne m rụrụ m n'afọ ọnwa itoolu na-ebu anyị ebe ọbụla mana ka ị nwere ndidi na-ebu anyị. Ezigbo nne agụụ bụ nke gị, isi ọwụwa bụ nke gị, afọ ọsịsa bụ nke gị, agụụ ụka bụ nke gị. Ezigbo nne m agaghị m akụrụ gị mbụ n'ihe niile ibu m. Ị ga-adị adịrị gị rue ọrụ gị. Ezigbo nne m ị ga-agologo ndụ.
Ẹ kú dédé àsìkò yìí, orúkọ mi ni Usman Faridat. Mo wá láti ilé ẹ̀kọ́ Liberty. Àkọlé ìwé mi ni èdè dára púpọ̀. Àǹfààní tó wà nínú èdè kò kéré. Èdè ẹni ní ìpínlẹ̀ ìdáhùn. Èdè rẹ ni èdè rẹ, kì í ṣe tẹlòmíràn. Kò sí bó ti lè mọ èdè ju lédè lọ. Èdè tí a bí ọmọ, tí a bí òbí. Yàtọ̀ sí ìtọ́nà kọ́ nílé ẹ̀kọ́. Kò sí bó ti lè mọ èdè lè sọ̀tò tí ọmọ àmọ́ sórí òkè. Bí ọ̀pọ̀ èdè bá kọ́ wa jọ, èdè wọn láwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n tọ́. Èdè wa ni ó jù àdúgbò wa. Nípa ìdí láfi ń dá ìgbòmìnira. Ìdí láfi ìpè mọ́ ọmọ Ìlọrin. Nípa ìsọ̀tún láfi mọ ọmọ Ilé-Ifẹ̀. Ìdí láfi dá ọmọ Ìjẹ̀ṣà mọ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ má ṣe ti lè rẹ̀ ní kìbì nítorí èdè láfi lè mọ ibi tí èdè láfi lè mọ ibi tí a ti bí o. Èdè nípa ìsọ̀rọ̀ láfi mọ ọmọ Ilé-Ifẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ má ṣe ti lè rẹ̀ níbi kìbì nítorí èdè láfi lè mọ ibi tí a ti wá. Ó ní tí Olódùmarè ṣe dá ọ sílẹ̀ ní. Ẹ ṣé.
Mata da maza mun zo daga Confidence Memorial Gymnastics mun zo maimakon rawa sunan shi gyaɗa mai siri.
Ina mata da maza sunana Abdullahi Halima. Sunana Abdullahi Halima, na zo daga makaranta a Confidence Memorial Gymnastics.
Ina mata da maza sunana Ahmed Fatima, ina daga makaranta a Confidence Memorial Gymnastics.
Nauni mata da maza sunan makaranta na shine a kwande da wasu memorial junior high school.
Ta bisiri ka ɗauka farga ɗaya ka bare ɗaya ka guje ka yi duku ka ɗauka ka ji mutuwa tsirari ta kai malinta. Bare da ɗaya nuna bare da ɗaya ita ce cucuya ya cucuya ta yaro ke da farin kare ga ta maro gida ke jamfani ke waka ke ta maro bedi sabe suna ne ya yi sabuwar fuska mata ku fi zaɗin Allah a ɗan taka a yau rawa ana ta kuka
repetition. I present. Mata peta, kasamu, sari sina, pirangi topa, parita yari, parita tenyari, leche julia yari, koko kina chiyo bayani, ne jamfana kune so mata, utashi kiza permuta mata, ujuya kuifari chila fuskata, teta kaya julia yari, utaya, ayo kaya, ay hakaka. Sama balua kadalima wasaba menama arere nikah hitam putani ya aure mai bilu tashi bilu kadan idam ulala dari hamsin ya shafe gabasan kaya sundu aljanna wasaba menama arere Nikah mauci ya aure mai hauci mata hauci gadon gidan kulala dari da hamsin ya shafe gaba sundun kaya sundun a aljanna wasa ba fata Allah berukar bayan ini si baby ina kira su ya lela idan musa ina kira su idan musa ina kira aye mama aye mama aye.
I want you to join me to welcome Mrs. Hastrop Taiwo. International Resource Center America. She represents the permanent secretary, Ministry of Basic and Secondary.
Èdè ní abínibí ni tí àwọn ìyá wa àti bàbá wa ti kọ́ wa láti ilẹ̀ títí di ìtàfẹ́ dàgbà. Èdè láti mọ ibi tí èèyàn ti wá. Kàn ṣe pé a lọ kọ́ ìbọn tó a gbọ́dọ̀ ṣèlú wa kọ́ ní Nàìjíríà yìí. Àwọn òbí wọn kí ń gbà àti àwọn ọmọ wọn máa ṣèlú wọn láìkí o bá kiri. Ẹgbọ́n máa sọ fún àwọn ọmọ pé tó máa sọ òyìnbó tí kò jẹ́ dá ẹ̀ṣẹ̀.
Language is a mother tongue that is like, okay, when we are small, that's the first language, that's the first thing we hear from our parents. So I believe language is a mother tongue that is spoken by people from that tribe, from childhood to adulthood, and it can also be spoken by other people from other tribes. So we have 517 languages in Nigeria, so that what makes us the third. And I'm here to advise you that you should be proud of your language, because for your parents to introduce your language to you, that's a very big thing. So be proud of your language. Speak your language proudly. Don't be ashamed of your language. Do not hide your language. Thank you.
So what would you learn? Never hide your language. Can you all repeat it?
Never hide your language.
Never hide your language.
My name is We are here to visit our poem titled Multilingual. Because I can speak Igbo, I can listen to my grandmother's story and say, Ifo Chabi.
Because I speak English, I can learn from my teacher and say, I love you.
Because of I can read akuku and books. I have family and friends, enjoy orange and songs. Wasa and games, I have as twice much fun. And someday,
Because I am multilingual, I can do twice as much to help twice as many people and twice as good in what I do. I can also welcome my elders by saying,
no, Tekabo, Sundays wrong.
Language education is the ability to learn and learn more than one language.
Multilingual education is the ability to learn more than one language. Is that what you want to say also?
No.
What do you want to say? Stand up and
It makes people to be able to speak in more languages.
one language.
Multilingual is the act of expressing other language, and it's also the act of being able to learn or teach other languages.
Other languages. Beautiful, beautiful. Can we clap for this? Let's mention intergenerational learning. So there's multilingual education and intergenerational learning. Who can help us here? Who can tell us what intergenerational learning means?
Generational is the language or language is passed down from one grandparent
Language comes from our grandparents to our parents and so on. So first of all, there's multilingual education in which you learn more than one language. Okay? And then the next one is what? The passing down of language. So the language we have now as our tribal language was passed down to us. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Another round of applause for
Hello, my boy, how you doing? How's everything? You good? What about your father? Okay, about
yes,
hello, my good friend. How you doing?
fine, welcome to my house.
Thank you, thank you. How's everything? I just returned from the States. Well, I came to discuss business with you. I do have an instructor from the airport and like 6 to 7 traders.
Don't worry, I'll send some cash.
You sure?
Yes.
Thank you. Hey, buy something. Go buy something for us.
Kudus! Valeu! Kudusu! Show mãe, Bruno. Vamos falar agora. Ah. Isso não queria ter as coisas. Não, sabe. O agora eu vou comprar lá. Eu vou ler na barra. Tem que tomar alguma folha. Aqui, eu só Yorùbá, você pode ler de mim, mas não lá é para dentro. Na coxa com mais um.
mi ló ń ṣàṣọpọ̀ ìkòkò wá ìgbà lọ́jọ́. Látọ̀sẹ̀ kejì tó ti yá olóòrùn yàpò márùn-ún láti jọ ọjọ́ ìrù tí ìta padà. Lórí ajọ́ tó fẹ́ gbà wọ́n kúnlẹ̀ òun rábàbà wọ́n sunkún òun bẹ́ẹ̀bẹ̀. Lẹ́yìn máa kó owó mi. Tó máa fi ìṣòwò mo ní lè lówó. Bá mi gbé owó mi mo lówó àmì mẹ́ta. Bá mi gbé owó mi lọ kó àpò mẹ́ta náà wà.
Hello, are you talking about socks? You mean socks?
Ẹ kú omi jọ. Lọ́wọ́ mi bá kó mẹ́ta ló bá kó. Ọ̀rẹ́ máa lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wàá lọ́la tó wà fún mi ló máa pariwo lé ẹ lórí. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah, I'm you must speak English. Oh, that's all you Ghana. Speak English. I'll put you to Let's go to your college tomorrow. Shebi you balama so. What is your kilo share your day? Tiwa Ekisanta èdè àti àṣà Yorùbá ní tiwa nílẹ̀ yìí ẹjẹ́ àsowọ́pọ̀ kájùmọ̀ tó dáwọ́dẹ èdè abínibí ẹjẹ́ àsọ́ láàrin nìtún wà ẹ má jẹ́ kéde abínibí wa ó bẹ̀rù ẹ má jẹ́ káṣà Yorùbá ó rẹ̀rìn wálẹ̀ náání náání ohun aníláàní ọmọ aṣẹ́gìtà á máa náání epo igi ọmọ alágbẹ̀dẹ á máa náání ògùn lágbẹ̀dẹ ọmọ eléégún á máa náání ẹ̀kọ́ òun ẹ̀ṣà bẹ́ẹ̀ ọmọ aládé á máa náání dáńsíkà àti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ọba èdè abínibí ni sísọ kó wá dọ̀pẹ́ láwùjọ ẹjẹ́ àjọ sọwọ́pọ̀ ká gbédè wa lárugẹ.
Tomuele msoma hamo china tawashima na etom hajuku uloko woya hajango tekba ombalo ninga in Africa yang tumanala yakida ba hata to gampa yang etom hingo kanulu ombalo ninga li in Africa na soma hamo china tawashima na etom hajuku na luko na ya tomuele kukimbe soma hamo chi na beka amba yemata masibeka hashimasi masibe mtemwele chimasibe matoza achukuse pasulo kwa osia sunishachi
Kansa orúkọ mi ni Kudirat Malik wá láti Orígò British School ìlú mi ní Lagos State local government mi ní Ìjọsà 162 Emerald 162 Emerald wá sọ̀rọ̀ about mama mi tèmi nìkan mama mi tó gbé fún ọjọ́ mẹ́sàn-án mama mi tó fún ọjọ́ mẹ́ta mama ìyá wúrà bíyebíye mama mi tó tọ́jú mi. Orúkọ tèmi ni Adédayọ̀ Ògúntolú. Orúkọ tèmi ni Adédayọ̀ Ògúntolú. Mo wá láti ìlú Èkó. Orúkọ school mi dẹ̀ ní Orígò British School. Mo tí mo fẹ́ kọ nípa ìyá mi náà. Ìyá ni wúrà iyebíye tí a kò ṣe fóra. Olórí mi f'oṣù mẹ́sàn-án. Ó pọ́n mi f'ọdún mẹ́ta. Ìyá ni wúrà iyebíye tí a kò ṣe fóra.
Showing wine, Zanga, Berat, Beetroot, Jemu, Babayi, Plateau State, that school na Ruby Gold British School, mine just as 2 Emerald. Miss maybe half Togo about boom rara, Togo Bagok Niba, Togo Agoguzere, Inver Togo Yab Mabikira, Iachi Heikira, Mivon Don, Adabusele, Mabito, Togo Mafia.
Akura, Tenta Ode 15 Port of Emerson, Phone Cross River State, Tenkwa Owen Tom Tam, Ode Ruby Road British School. Remembering back or talk about Akekwam, Wadi Akekwam, Ovano Ogiaro, Akekwam, Ovano Onamo Ogo, Akekwam, Wadi Treasure Kwam, Akekwam, Ndalo Sam.
Bill Ekondo, Amazing Rachel, Abasin Freke Ubon Sunday. Ndo yeme jibodoke, ndo amani soma yena kwaizu, ndi nyerita eko banga, ndi medida toke iko kanzu. Ufa wede do, make me do ufa wede, sick me do. Ini so mono ebara kete Sikpido ini so mono ebara kete kuna kubogle akoy. Thank you. Sasama question. Okubo taibo kenna Dr. Smith romantic commentary. What am I? Jesus Christi, Tamarao, Agnom Tamuwi, Kiritamuwi. Nana we Abrada Buru Quaden.
They my Missiril, Aminkeri, Israel, Wana, Pene. Nyemi doko mufu banga abasia do akpa ya patre, abasia do edide medide, abasia do owo ukunamde kenyi. Sosama.
Ahambu ke buanja desi. Abumoye Sukwa from Kejim, Abia State. Adumafo Irinotu. Nne Mama Anya Wutu Ututu. Odogun Nwanyi Obioma. Nwanyi Obioma. Achalugo Nwanyi Oma. Chike Goziegu.
Nine kutoka sunana Elisha Sanjo kuma na zo daga Jigawa State zuwa nan Lagos. Suna makaranta na Ruby Go British School kuma na zo in yi magana kan soyayya mahaifiya. Soyayya mahaifiya wani abu ne wanda ba za a iya lissafa ba ko a kwatanta. Soyayya mahaifiya wani abu ne wanda yana can cikin zuciya. Mahaifiya tana nan tun lokacin da ta haife mu kuma har yanzu tana nan tare da mu wanda ita kadai ne kawai ta san zuciyar yaranta kuma za ta iya kyautar da kuma mene zo gabanta don ta gan yaranta sun girma. Nagode.
Give yourself a round of applause. You have all really done well. So I bring you greetings from my permanent secretary, Mr. Bonaji Abayomi, who would have loved to be here, but for work exchanges, he sent me. And coincidentally, I'm a director of Multilingual Center. Being safe place to set me here. I want to say a big thank you to the organizers of this program, in person of Mrs. Didi Museum and our team. I really appreciate her for bringing us back to business. by making us to celebrate today, the International Mother Language Day.
If every other Nigerians help us, I think our future generation we have been talking about come to fulfill. But if you don't have them, there's nothing you can do. The least we can do. If we as teachers volunteer and sacrifice our time to see how our future generation should be the father of the father, I think it will be very, very interesting. Please, you come here, we've learned so much about multilingual. If we go to the northern region, they don't use English, they use Hausa. If you go to China, they use English, they use Chinese in teaching. Why? That is why they become the highest technological experience country. They learn from their mother's tongue and they educate from their mother's tongue. They are graduates, they are professors. If a Chinese comes to you, you may not be able to speak the English. And you speak the English, they cannot describe the English. So let us try to inculcate the habits of teaching and trying to translate in the language our children easily. Understand you. If you speak your English from now till tomorrow, it's like pouring the water on the back of a farm. Everything is gone. The enters here because but when you use your dialect, the child who has been late absorb. When he absorbs, it means that something has gotten into him. For example, our mothers at home, when they want to talk to you, they don't use English, they use the dialects. So that the word they want to speak will sink into your memory, into your fiber, and you will be shocked. Say this.
We are here to present spoken words. As you can see, the language is sharp and words.
The God of friendship. The God of friendship. The God of friendship. Where is the curiosity? We have lost in discovery. Where is the discovery? We have lost in knowledge. Where is the knowledge? We have lost in communication. Where is the message? You have lost in mass media. Where is the message? You have lost in media. And where is the community? We have lost in all this.
Thanks for your time, everyone. God bless you. Thank you.
government sectors. I want to say thank you because you're giving us opportunity to realize that we, the teachers, need to do more as regard to language. Because we believe so much in speaking this English language because we believe it's one of the basic tools to communicate. But thank you for making us understand that not only the English language, but every other languages are very important, which we need to put in practice. And thank you once more because we believe we are going to put what we have here, we're going to put it in practice. Even though I, for one, I'm also guilty of it, but I won't lie. I'm from Delta State, born and bred in Yoruba land here. I speak more of Yoruba language than my language. But even at that, I want to say thank you because we believe that with this, we will do better and we look forward to see more from you. And we say thank you very much on behalf of our mommy here, from the Minister of Education and the entire teachers there, both the students from the government sectors and then the private organization. I want to say thank you very much. And for the organizers, we say thank you. God bless you.
Ẹ káàsán gbogbo ẹ̀yin akẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Ẹ káàsán gbogbo ẹ̀yin akẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Ó sọ̀rọ̀ sókè ni. Ó yẹ ẹlẹ́nu wárí Kunduz kó tó di pé mo máa dúpẹ́ ní ọwọ́ àwọn atukọ̀ ètò yìí àti àwọn tó fi ètò yìí lọ́lẹ̀. Mo ní orin kékeré kan tó dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ láti fún gbogbo àwọn akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tí a wà lórí ìjókòó. Àwọn Yorùbá ní orin yẹn lọ báyìí pé àwa làṣà àwa o, àwa làṣà wa, àwa làṣà àwa o, àwa làṣà wa. Nínú àṣà yìí tàbí mi sí, nínú àṣà yìí tàbí mi sí o, n ó gbé àṣà wa lárugẹ, àwa làṣà wa. Òyìnbó mu tíì, bàbá mi mu ẹ̀kọ́, ṣèbó mi ṣá ní gbogbo wa jọ ń mu. Ara ń bá dá owó ní ìjẹ, ayé bó wá jẹ láyé yìí. Òyìnbó wọ ṣẹ́ẹ̀, bàbá mi wọ bùbá, ṣèbá ṣọṣá ní gbogbo wa jọ ń wọ. Ara ń bá dá owó ní ìjẹ, ayé bó wá jẹ láyé yìí. Lórí kókó orin mi ni wípé ẹ má jẹ́ kí àwọn òyìnbó àtọ̀húnrìn wá kí wọ́n wá fi ẹ̀bà kó wa lómi ọbẹ̀ jẹ ní bíbáyìí. Kò sí nǹkan tó ní lọ́hùn táàní ní bíbáyìí. Kó má yà wá lẹ́nu pé nílùú òyìnbó gan wọ́n ti ń kọ́ èdè Yorùbá, bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fọwọ́ wa ká fi gbé àṣà wa lárugẹ. Èdè máa parun tó ń sọ pàápàá jùlọ àwa Yorùbá. Kò ṣe Yorùbá tí mò ń sọ yìí ló fẹ́ parun o. Ẹ̀ka èdè gan ti ń parun. Kí là ń pè ní ẹ̀ka èdè? Dialect. Nínú Yorùbá yìí tí à ń sọ yìí ó sì ń wà. Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀ka èdè wa tó jẹ́ èdè àdúgbò wa, ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú tó bá wà níbàyìí kò lè sọ Ìjẹ̀bú ńgbà táwọn òbí ẹ̀ gan ò lè sọ. Ọmọ Èkìtì tó wà níbàyìí mi ò lè sọ nígbà táwọn òbí ẹ̀ náà kò lè ṣe kí ni, kò lè sọ. Tí wọn bá tiẹ̀ mú wa lọlé, ẹ jẹ́ ká bẹ̀ wọ́n kán jọ kán ṣe kí ni o, kán kọ́ wa ní ẹ̀ka èdè wa. Kò ń ṣe Yorùbá lérèfé yìí tí mò ń sọ yìí nìkan ni kí wọ́n kọ́ wa, ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀ka èdè wa, our dialect from village. Please, not this normal Yoruba. This normal Yoruba has come to stay. But the dialect, Ijebu person cannot speak the dialect. It has a dialect. And Ekiti person cannot speak. Please, let's learn it very well. Please, don't be ashamed. And most of us students, we can't put on native dialect. If you see somebody who will tell you, I would like to put on down. I not like it. I not like Euro. What I want is Jane. No, please. Let's be proud of what we have. Tẹ́ bá rí ẹjọ́ bí mo ṣe múra yìí, ṣé kò dùn wò ni? Am I not beautiful? This is our culture, please. If I stand beside this man putting on trouser and I beat him, isn't it? Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbáṣọ àwọn alárùgẹ jọ. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ fún wọn wípé kò sí nǹkan tí òyìnbó ṣe tí àwọn aláwọ̀ dúdú tá lè ṣe kí ni? So once again, a dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n tukọ̀ ètò yìí. Ọlọ́run á máa ràn yín lọ́wọ́ o. Ibi tẹ́ ẹ ti mówó, àbùdí ni tolókun o, àbùdí ni tọlọ́sà o. Kò ní ìbẹ̀rù, ẹ máa sọ pé àmín. Tọdún tó ń bọ̀ á dùn jù báyìí lọ. Ikú o. Ẹ dẹ̀ rí àwọn olùrànlọ́wọ́, àwọn tí wọ́n máa ràn yín lọ́wọ́ lọ́pọ̀ yanturu.
anyị nwere olileanya na unu ga-abịakwa ma anyị kpọọ ekele dịrị unu mma mmanụ jienụ nke ọma. Okay, that's how it should be actually. So next year we'll be speaking less of English and more of our native dialects. So if you don't know it, go and start learning now, okay? Because next year we will not be speaking English here, our native dialects. So we want to recognize some students that we missed out for their outstanding performances. Ablaye Aishat for the Nupe language, Ajiboye Adenike Disu Azazat, Baidoro Hannah, Ekpenyon Afrek. Please, can you come forward?
You'll be getting gifts, and then, but I will have to mention first the one with the outstanding performance.
Yeah.
And that is, can we guess?
Yeah.
Can we guess? So that's Dublin Junior College, Morocco.
To come and present this gift, and this gift has been donated by, we have an author here, Chen Zipa. He graciously donated copies of his book. So can we recognize Mr. Chen Zipa? Please come over, Mr. Chen. So all the students with outstanding performances, you get a copy of this book.
Thank you.